and thank you for tuning into On Irish Time, our celebration of Irish folk music and dance.
Our show tonight is sponsored by MP Theatre Group, and although the show is free, donations of any amount to MP are greatly appreciated.
Traditionally, Irish music was performed in the living rooms of families all across Ireland. Before it was notated on paper, it was passed down through the generations by rote, surviving several national tragedies. The communicative power of music allowed the Irish to express their deepest hopes and fears to their loved ones, as well as banded the nation together in a tradition of honest and heartfelt storytelling. We hope you enjoy the selections that follow.
You can find the Irish Gaelic lyrics translated in the virtual program linked in the description of the video.
Let me take you on a brief tour of the uilleann pipes, or the Irish bagpipes. And the uilleann pipes came about 250 years ago. Back then we had the great Scottish Highland pipes. They're a loud instrument, much louder than the uilleann pipes. And the thinking is that someone came up with the idea of the uilleann pipes about 250 years ago. In order to play with softer sounding instruments like fiddles and wooden flutes. So it's a more mellow sounding instrument than the Highland pipes. It's called uilleann pipes because it has a bellows strapped to my elbow. Uilleann is the Irish word for elbow, so we call them the elbow pipes or uilleann pipes. The bellows is what provides the air. I don't have to breathe into this instrument with my breath. I use the bellows instead. And that gives possibility to different things here with the reeds. The reeds are softer and they don't get wet, so they can do different things than we do for instance, on the Highland pipe. So this is the drones here. We have 3 drones, and the drones just make the one tone. Then we have regulators. The regulators are provide an accompaniment. I play with my heel of my hand. This simple chordal accompaniment. This is the chanter. The chanter is the most important part, of course. We can play up to 2 octaves on the Irish bagpipes uilleann chanter. So, and it also has a kind of an expressive quality, partly because we can do that. Oh, so I'll go ahead and play you a tune now. It's an old song air that's called The Green Fields of America. And it's one of those kind of bittersweet, sad immigration songs about the good and the bad of leaving your native home and coming to America. Thank you.
Thanks, John, for that demonstration of the uilleann pipes. Very cool stuff.
The next piece is a beautifully haunting song in Irish Gaelic called Manana Heron. The song depicting the British colonization of Ireland was composed by Sean O'Riordan, one of the world's most influential Irish composers. The song imagines Ireland as a woman being oppressed by her British master and crying out to her fellow Irishmen for help.
Later, you'll hear an instrumental solo of the air Slán le May, which depicts loneliness and a deep longing for a return to one's homeland. You'll also hear a men's a cappella arrangement of Red is the Rose, depicting the young love and loss of a certain lass.
Is But my love It's not for the parting that my sister pays. It's not for the grief of my mother. 'Tis all for the loss of my bonny Irish lass, that my heart is breaking forever. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the boy. But my love is fairer than any.
Thank you so much for joining us for this night of traditional Irish music. We'd like to thank all the musicians who lent their time and talents, sometimes right from their living rooms in traditional Irish fashion.
We'd especially like to thank the Merely Players Theatre Group for giving us the platform to share some of this beautiful music with you tonight. Please consider donating any amount to MP and also consider coming to some of their shows this season.
We leave you tonight with the beloved Irish song of farewell, The Parting Glass. Thank you and good night. Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. So fill to me the parting glass, and drink a health whate'er befalls. I'll gently rise and softly call. Good night and joy be with you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts that e'er I had, they'd wish me one more day to stay. But since it fell unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll